Good morning, all present over here. So I'd like to start off my talk by saying it would not be an exaggeration if I claim that some of us here either already are or attempting on becoming someone we do not want to become, an engineer or even a doctor. Most of the students of my age try to become what our parents want us to become. Now, many engineers, lawyers, and doctors whom I know were once extremely interested in sports, painting, or music when they went to school. Now, with me being a school student, I know of an extremely talented cartoonist in my grade, but already given into the demands of his parents, is now aiming to become an engineer. Several of my tennis friends have now put their tennis kits up for sale. An uncle of mine, who's an extremely talented singer, is now a struggling software engineer, struggling to accept his profession. Once a junior national badminton champion, now works with my dad at a factory. So these are only examples of few people who are venturing into careers that they're not interested at. In other words, they have not inherited their passion. Now, the effects of such a mismatch is not only harmful for the individual, but harmful to the community also at large. Now, when people take up jobs which are not going with their interests, they may encounter stress. Now, stress has a long-lasting impact on our body and as well as on our mind, to the extent it stays with us even after retirement. Now, some of the most high-paying jobs often appear to be the most stressful. Reportedly, the most stressful jobs are physicians, investment bankers, software engineers, and even lawyers. In comparison, this does not appear to be a problem amongst unconventional careers like sports, music, and arts who chose to pursue their passion. Now it's high time we bring about a change. How can we create a better system which nurtures one's interest and talent and reduces such a mismatch? Now I feel the system could get better if there's a proper encouragement and direction towards the interest and talent. Now this may lead to more of a productive scenario in converting interests and raw talent into world-class talent. Now one then immediately gets drawn into an exciting prospect of creating a vibrant and viable new professional ecosystem. Now is it not better any day if one gets paid for working on his passion rather than work for someone's pay? Now how can the community actually help? Now, I feel the community at large can do a lot to correct this long-standing rigid thought on careers and get down on doing something to nurture talent in the right way. Now, interestingly, the increase in work-related stress seems to also coincide with the increasing number of career counseling centers. Now, the reason is there for all to see. So, I'll give you an example on how a career counseling center works, okay? So, a normal career counseling center tends to start you off with a questionnaire where they ask you questions on career specifics and judge your suitable career or field. So the child tends to fill the form based on his parents' interest or somebody that influences him highly. So when the questionnaire is evaluated, his parents and him are called together for a group discussion, right? So the parents then see that the child harbors a well-hidden interest on becoming a NASA or ISRO scientist. But in reality, he wants to become a world-renowned chef. Now, there are many career counseling centers who offer career guidance for school and college students, but very few of these centers do proper counseling. Furthermore, the counselor who then decides on the future of the child are far removed from the actual field of interest of the child or the field that the child is extremely talented in. Now, I have had a lot of discussions with my tennis mates and as well as my schoolmates about their career plans and how they wish to take their interest into a long-lasting, rewarding career. Now, the results was very enlightening and what I had expected as well. Most of these students had no idea and had a very scant knowledge on how to convert their passion into a long-lasting, rewarding career, right? So these parents may seek help from career counseling centers, but these centers only offer advices. None of them have a center or facility to nurture talent or even interests. So why is it so? Why is there not a single platform that a talented individual can go to and talk to an achiever on how best he can nurture his or her talent? Now, I feel when talented and passionate individuals are provided appropriate guidance, it can grow and improve. Now, this can significantly help in creating a society where young individuals work in a better environment. Thus, I started thinking of a possible solution to what seems to be a global issue. An issue of such global proportions has to be addressed only by involving the best. So I carefully set upon identifying domain achievers who have achieved world-class excellence in their fields of interest. And what better time than now to maximize the use of internet and get in touch with these domain experts. So it took me around 3 years to create and establish Schooniversity. I launched my portal Schooniversity on 25th of August 2018 and did this in a stepwise manner by giving importance to every field that I could think of, but focused on one field at a time. Now, over a period of 3 years, the number of people who chose not to respond to me grew to over 2,000. Number of rejections, 800, and brutal abuses was 3. So there was one such abuse where I felt shocked, but with my mom sitting next to me, she told me to ignore these abuses and be strong. Now, but being used to sledging, losing matches, and abuses on the tennis court, that bad response did not seem to hurt me much. I decided very early on that counseling should be provided at a free of cost. Although this was frowned upon by my dad, a little bit of cajoling did the job. All mentors of Schooniversity are highly accomplished individuals who have gone out of their way to show support and encouragement to a child they've never seen or heard of before. I am humbled by each of the responses that I have received from the mentors of Schooniversity. With no other intention other than serving the community, these mentors have agreed to help me. These highly accomplished individuals have gone through the grind and have traveled the dusty, rocky path to success. Schooniversity has brought in together world-renowned scientists, sportsmen, painters, journalists, newsreaders, bankers, entrepreneurs, doctors, engineers, professors, administrators, animators, bureaucrats, actors, pilots, and even lawyers. They have now unselfishly and without any expectation for a fee have kindly agreed to pave the way for others to follow. The weight of their trust rests heavily upon my shoulders. The session launched at IIT Madras was a huge success, and interaction with the mentors opened up new areas for cooperation between the mentor and the mentee. Schooniversity sessions are now conducted via Skype in Bangalore and in Chennai, and soon to be conducted all across Hyderabad and Mumbai. Schooniversity has opened up avenues wherein any individual, whether a talented kid or his or her parent, can attend. It provides them a much needed opportunity to interact with a person who is renowned in that field. The session opens up after the domain expert reveals his or her career path to the mentee. An open and frank interaction that follows provides valuable guidance with regards to the potential pitfalls that the child might encounter during his journey. Now, this prepares the child as well as the parent to prepare for ways to circumvent the impending problems that they can face during their journey. As they say, who is well prepared has fought half of the battle. The doubts of the parents then can be cleared, and once everyone, especially the mentee, agrees, then a path should be chosen. Of course, there might be instances where then there might be a conflict between the mentor and the mentee, but at least a chance for a dialogue is created. And this can be the first step. Regardless of what the decision is, the student will not nurse any grudge and excel in what he has chosen to do. As I said before, doing something that you love and being paid for it is better than working for somebody else's pay. Now, I'd like to end it off by saying, Schooniversity believes that champions create champions. Champions are rare to come, and to kill them by birth should never become a routine. Thank you.